Post game with Nottingham Lions head coach Matt Bradbury, quite a narrow 5-3 loss there. Kind of had to cope with the Stars coming out flying at you in the first period.
Absolutely, they came out flying first period. As the game wore on, obviously they started to tire a little bit, but obviously with the wealth of experience with people like Sykes, the Elders, Callum Davis, Moss, and people like that, there's some good experience out there. And we just, I suppose, not that we couldn't deal with it. I think we just were under the pressure, and I think it really told in that first period.
Second period, though, tables seemed to be turned slightly. Then that you guys came out flying at the Stars and got your reward early on.
Yeah, the guys worked hard to get themselves back in the game. We said it was key that we got to the third period, and it was a close one. We obviously held it at 2-1 for a good number of minutes, but then they obviously took that the 2-goal cushion going into the third, which didn't really help. So, to lose a period 2-0, to tie a period 1-1, and then we really came out and battled, really worked hard. The guys, I can't fault them. We're really pleased with the performances. We're enjoying ourselves in this league, but obviously I think at the end of the day we're missing 2 or 3 bodies in there tonight, and hopefully tomorrow night's our big game. It's our big focus tomorrow night is D-side.
The game tended to get a bit scrappier after that first period. Quite a few penalties strewn throughout the second and third period probably disrupted things for both teams.
Yeah, the ref let it throw in the first period, and then second period, third period, it's got a bit. You got Bitty and Bobby, really, didn't it? There was all sorts of little niggles being called. There was no maliciousness between the two teams. They played hockey all night long, and he got a little bit excitable with his whistle, really, I think. And but like I say, we played our way through it. We're still learning. We've got young guys, and we've not played in this division for a long time. It's a long time since we've been to the Forum. And I think we did ourselves pride. We're really pleased with how we played, and we've got a few guys at the back, that logged a lot of hours, minutes, not hours on the shifts, but minutes. And we're enjoying our hockey at the moment. I think that's it. We're in a good place. I think that's the key with the last 15 games. We've got 15 games to go. We've put a bit of a target together of what we want to achieve and what we're trying to achieve on our fixtures coming up. And we've got some close ones. We had a close one with Blackburn a couple of weeks back in their arena, 2-0. We've lost by a couple of goals in here now, so we're getting closer. It's getting to the nitty-gritty part of the season, and our big goal at the start of the season to end this year is to stay in the division. That's our big aim, and if that means us finishing ahead of D-side, then that's job done. That's our goal achieved.
Well, you've got some real standout young players who are going to help you do that, I think. Certainly the crowd have noticed young Mr Hughes tonight, and also Cameron's picked up man of the match. So you've really got some good young players coming through. Yeah, and it's key that we put them into this pressure situation, because that's how they learn. The only way they can learn is by playing with players like Levers and Ads Andrews and Luke Thomas. The older, more experienced players, but it's just keep giving them that opportunity, and then they're by far disgracing themselves. They're starting to live with this league, and we're really pleased, and the future's looking bright. We've got a lot more young kids coming through, and we're keen to use them, because that's what it's all about, is playing them, getting them involved, and that's the only way they're going to learn. So yeah, Cameron Pyro had a great game tonight, and Ruskin Hughes come back after a couple of weeks holiday, missing our 2 imports tonight. They're both away in Czech, so hopefully when we come back in here in a couple of weeks' time, we'll be able to put a better show on, even better than we did tonight. Well, good luck in D-side tomorrow, and as you say, we're not too long till we see you again, so we'll see you then, and good luck for the rest of the season. Thank you very much. Thank you.